I'm ready.
This is the Battletech Oath of Endosteel Angusode. That's the Angus episode during his lost time in 3046 when he spends well over 6 months traveling the inner sphere, beating people up, and committing crimes. You are preparing for your first Solaris mech debut match. So this is a official match. If you are the winner, you will get marked down on the Solaris list as the whatever the lowest number is. You're the lowest ranked pilot on all of Solaris in Division 1 light mechs.
Uh, I grew up watching my dad's match videos,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna use his old tricks. That's my plan.
He had one
Obviously.
match which he won and then promptly left the planet, causing the co-op he was in to collapse.
That's true. He did kind of rug pull him, but that one match was really good though, and I studied it intensely.
You ready then?
I was born ready.
Okay, so we got fireworks going off on screen, CGI graphics everywhere, and then lower third Chiron, man in a suit with a cowboy hat on, finger gunnings the camera, and he says, "Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Solaris Slam. I'm Jim the Razor Rayzack, and I'm bringing you another match here tonight on Solaris."
The ESPN or like Monday Night Football sounds.
So it shows the image of you and your opponent standing back to back, like boxers did in the 2010s. So Jim the Razor Rayzack says, "Tonight we've got premiere matches for Creepy the Clown. This guy has been haunting the lower levels for over a decade. This could be his final match tonight if the deal is sealed by newcomer Angus Seeing Red McDougal." That's right. We've got another McDougal back on Solaris. You may not remember this man unless you are a trivia master. His father had exactly one successful match on Solaris, after which he promptly left, causing his stable to collapse. In the process, he has killed at least 2 former members of that co-op on the battlefield. Will Angus be the lightning that strikes twice, or will he be the failure that could not live up to his father? Fortunately, I got time to sit down with both of our competitors today, and we're going to go roll those interviews while both mech warriors get set up on the battlefield. We're going to skip Creepy the Clown's interview, and we cut to Jim the Razor Rayzack sitting across from you. He has a large seat that's got, the horns on the back of it, like the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're on the same page with me about that. You are sitting in like a 1960s egg-shaped plastic space age one. He looks extremely comfortable as he says, "Welcome to the Solaris Slam. Angus McDougal, they say that you're a man that sees red. How do you feel about the new call sign that people of Solaris have selected for you?"
Oh, I love it. I feel like it fits me super well. I'm super excited to be here.
Angus, you have made your way across the inner sphere from practically the opposite end of our sister nation, the Federated Suns. We here in the Lyran Commonwealth, of course, welcome you with open arms, but there is the small matter of a trail of criminal reports of individual matching your description on numerous planets, including the suburbs of Zolara on Solaris itself, where you are wanted for numerous armed robberies, assaults, muggings, and at least 2 jaywalking cases. What do you have to say for yourself?
You're not living life right unless you get a few haters.
Tonight, you'll be strapping into a classic Cretan mech, the Jenner 7D, the ancient and most venerable mech of your house's enemy, the Draconis Combine. And you'll be facing off against a Lyran classic. It'll be old versus new, as the Commando 1B Creepy the Clown is piloting, only 30 years old. Really, they did not make a lot of these things, but it is hundreds of years fresher than your design. You may have 10 tons on him, but he's got 100 years on you. How do you feel about that as you step into the Solaris limelight?
Oh, I'm ready to show off that old dogs can do new tricks. I've studied against the Jenner my whole life. Now I'm piloting it. I know it like the back of my hand. I'm about to show it to him.
He turns, the camera follows him, and he says, "Let me cut you off there. There's not many individuals in their 20s that would claim to be old dogs." Turns again. Second camera goes back on you.
Oh.
Angus, are you saying that you're an old soul, or is there something about your birth certificate we should know?
No, I'm talking about the chassis, the Jenner.
All right. Any comments you have to offer for the people of Solaris or for your opponent before we get into this episode of Solaris Slam?
I hope the clown appreciates my jokes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a smack talk for the ages. Let's see you down on the floor. And then, it does the Transformers noise as we cut to the Steiner Coliseum, an ancient Roman style gladiatorial arena for Solaris that is ringed by a ring of water. You'll be entering from the east side. Your opponent will be entering from the west side. You deploy on the inner circle of the water. So it is the closest arena, extremely short range.
Oh, yeah. It's a knife fight.
All right. Alpha Strike rules. I am rolling 2d6 to see what my initiative is. I have a 3. Well. You are adding your tactics skill from our Stars at Numbers character.
Got it. I think I beat you with a 7.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty easy to beat a 3 with basically anything.
Yeah,
okay,
0, so we're good to go.
So I'm going to choose where I'm coming on the map and then making my first choice. I have my Commando right over here, coming in through the west gate. Creepy the Clowns. Yes.
Sorry, do I have a lad?
It's right here. I didn't put the name tags on them, and now no one can find it, huh? Oh, we do need to turn grid off since we are playing Alpha Strike, so hold on a sec. Toggle grid off. There we go. I'm going to enter right here, and then I'm going to go 10 inches. I'm going to walk right up to this bad boy and remain mostly hidden this round because people who lose initiative have problems. His entire commando, which is extremely man-shaped, has been dressed to look like a clown, including like the little antenna that it has coming off the top is covered by like a super fake mech wig. You know what I mean? Like just any amount of heat is going to cause that thing to crisp up and burn immediately. But
yeah, are we playing the hexes? Are the
we're just doing math calculations with the ruler.
Yeah, we're doing it with the ruler. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you deploy somewhere on the inner side of the river to represent you walking onto the map, and then you get to move whatever your Jenner's movement is. I believe your Jenner has jump as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to see though if I can just do my normal move and if I can shoot you in the first turn.
I'd prefer you didn't do that, honestly.
I can get so I can get to here on my ping, and I don't know if I can shoot you over that hill.
Yeah, I think less than a third of my mech is exposed from that angle.
Yeah, okay. That's I understand that. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I think what I'm just gonna do is I have to get close to you. Can you describe for the terrain for me? There's just concrete here, rubble, ruins for cover.
I want you to imagine the classic gladiatorial arena from Spartacus or from the movie Gladiator. It's like that, except mech-sized. This is like a proving grounds area right here. It is stone, and then it has the columns that mechs walk through as part of a ceremony, like opening games ceremony for true matches. And then like ruins. There's Romanesque statues of like mechs giving speeches that have been scorched and burned.
Yeah. Yeah, all the famous atlases. Okay, so I
Yeah,
can't jump onto. I famously can't enter the board jumping, so I'm just going to run up here and take cover behind this building.
perfect. Let's do initiative then.
Mm-hmm.
These dice are hot with an 8. If you have any tactic score above 0, okay.
Roll.
You roll first, I guess.
Oh, okay.
7 and 7. Go again. 8 versus 7.
7.
I am moving first. I need to stay at least 14 inches away from this little cricket here.
You should know, and the clown would know. My jump is not the same as my movement on the ground.
Yes, I know. It's 10 inches.
Okay.
Okay, so it's 2 to move up, and then this is 3.5. That's gonna be another 3, so that's 6.5, and that's the full 10 right there. I think I'm gonna hang out there. Yeah, give myself some solid range shooting. So this commando, the 1B has been modified so that it has a large laser, which makes it a long range combatant.
Okay, I think I'm going. Oh, sprinting doesn't double it. 1.5s it, doesn't it?
That's correct. And I believe you can't shoot and sprint at the same time.
Correct. Yeah, that I remember. Okay, I can get.
I mean, be aware he can still shoot you there.
No, I'm behind your arc, your front arc, right?
I thought that he can shoot out in every direction except directly behind him.
I thought that's only for back shots. I thought you can't shoot.
Oh boy! All right,
180 horizontal.
let's get the rule book out here. It's been so
fair.
long since I've done Alpha Strike. Hold on. We should definitely choose this before you make your movement. Okay,
Yeah.
line of sight.
Depending on how this works, I will then shuffle 1 inch to stay behind the
Firing arc.
assuming you can't see behind the.
A unit's firing arc extends more than half the target's base lies outside the firing arc attack. Okay, you are correct. If you go behind the rear line of his commando, which extends along this, he will not be able to shoot you.
Yeah, but I can't do that this turn. So I'm thinking about sprinting to get behind you, but I don't think I really.
I'll be honest, it feels like you're just buying time to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you're always going to be in the same direction. Okay, yeah, that's true. Sure.
So, see. Yeah, I don't want you to shoot me this turn.
But I do want to shoot you this turn.
All right, so I can get to here because it's 1 inch to get out of the cover, and then I can get to here. Printing.
Okay.
All right.
He charges up this mound of sand, reaching the top of it. He is surprised. He's like, huh? Where did you go? Your mech has been dashing anime style along the base until you're behind him.
It doesn't have arms to it doesn't have arm actuators to Naruto run properly.
But there was anime running before Naruto. Let's be very clear here.
If you say so. If you say so. You are the expert. I defer to you.
I mean, the prince of anime is Henley, but yeah.
That's
all right. I'm throwing these dice. That's a good number. That's a 10.
That's pretty good. That's
a good turn to win initiative, too.
That is a pretty good one.
Well, well.
All right. Looks like we're going to be We're gonna be duking it out, eh? Well, anywhere you go, I'll follow you down. So let's see here. Do the pillars count for cover or no?
No,
We just
those
hover
pillars
over
do
you.
not count for any kind of cover.
Okay. Is the water the border, or can I jump in it, or is that
You
after?
can jump in it. So the actual border of the arena is the physical map borders. You can go through the water.
I will jump into. This is level 1 water too, right?
Yes.
Sick. I don't think you can get behind me. I go like that, and I'll jump into the water.
Now,
That's
in regular Battletech, I believe you have to make a roll
it's
to
10.
jump into water.
You don't. There's no piloting test in Alpha Strike, unless there's like dueling rules.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. I'm just double checking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely jump here. And
I
also
don't
in
see
water,
anything. I'm
you
gonna
know how I
leave it to
also
the
have
YouTube
cover.
comment section.
Yeah, I also have cover in the water.
I believe that is true.
Also, I can overheat for free.
My recollection though is that you can't jump out of water.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right, I moved.
What is medium range? It is 6 inches.
6 to 24, I believe.
Yeah.
It's the first time I played Alpha Strike in a very long time. So
I'm gonna
glad you
move
were
to the
double checking my math.
edge of 24 inches and then turn to face you.
We're surely giving our viewers quite the show.
So you're jumping and turning, he's running and turning in the process. He fully gets turned around, but he lets but like his momentum has his mech slide backwards as you land in the water, and then both of you are going to cross unleash the large lasers on your machines.
Mm-hmm. I'm gunnery 4, correct?
Yes, you are gunnery,
Okay.
and so is he.
Yep.
Although in Alpha Strike, it's not gunnery 4, it's skill 4.
Yeah, true. That's pretty true.
Okay. You are
Right.
shooting first.
Medium range. Uh, do you say you have cover?
I
Pillars
don't
get
think so.
cover though,
I
right?
don't think so. I don't have.
I can see you full height,
You
so
you
that's
can
another
see
plus 2.
almost
Okay.
all of the mech. Yes.
4-2 plus TMM.
TMM on this bad boy is 2.
So 8 jumping, though I also jumped. That's another plus 2, right? So that's 10. 10s to hit you.
Yes. Not jumping was a +1, but
Oh, that's a 9. Uh
that's good stuff.
not gonna do it.
So I am looking at 4. I ran your TMM. You jumped.
Running doesn't do anything.
Well, to generate your TMM, did you run or did you jump?
I jumped.
Yes.
So my
Eric,
TMM is
I'm
1
just
plus 1.
walking through it. For his part, he doesn't generate anything else from running. Yes.
Gotcha.
4, and then you did cover for 5. Medium range is 6, 7. Your TMM is 3.
No, my TMM is 4. You already added it.
I didn't. I added a skill. So it's 11 to hit because
Correct.
of your wild ash stuff.
Yep.
There's some insane pot shots. Nope, not even close. Yep. The two of you turn laser beams, cut across. There's lots of, I believe Solaris, I believe this arena is the one that has the webbing around it. So it's the only one people can attend live. So, like the crowd watches as a laser beam stops like inches in front of their face and slashes across it. The crowd is like cheering and they're like, ah, yes! And some people are like, creepy! Creepy! There's some ICP out in the audience for sure. All right. Okay.
9.
Your initiative is good. And mine's the same.
I am locked horn to horn with the clown. 8.
10.
10. Okay, I lose. It's 2 for getting out of water, right? 2 inches for everyone.
Yes. To
Okay, so
raise
it's gonna
up a
cost.
level is 2, and then I believe getting out of water is even more, right?
Yeah, so it's double movement. So it's gonna cost me 4 just to get out of the damn water.
Yep.
That's fine. Because then I got 10 left. My movement.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Undo that because I needed to measure from
That's
there.
fine. We don't need
10 is
exactness, you know.
6. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I have wiggle room to get behind this building here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some wiggle room. My intention here is to be concealed by you from your standing point, so I'm probably just gonna actually shuffle a little more. There you go.
Okay. Well, I like to do that against Grimdark James, but I actually think that I can see you from this angle.
That's fair. Then we'll fight.
I'm gonna go. That's 10. I can see at least half of your mix, so you get partial cover, and I believe I get the same back from you.
Mm,
From
I'm not
this
sure
angle,
that's.
directly behind your mech.
I believe it has something to do with. No, it's actually if I'm within an inch of the cover. I don't think.
Okay.
No, that's forest. Is that forestry and not? Um. Yeah, I don't know where you draw the line between. Can I see from the mech? Not.
I thought it
Like
was from how you see it
if I
from
get cover.
directly
No,
behind.
my rule is if I get cover, you get cover. Like that. Okay, that's my hard and fast rule. Unless
Sure.
it's like obviously like a half barrier and you're like in front of it. But this is a size 2 mausoleum, right? At least
If
like mech size.
more than 1/3 but less than 2/3 of a target is hidden behind blocking terrain, line of sight is not blocked. Instead, it gets partial cover.
Yeah, so
There's
it
nothing
schedules
to
the
say
partial.
about being close to a target there or in
No,
terrain or
it's
anything.
I'm a no, it's about force. You
Yeah,
ignore the
that
first inch of a forest that you're
yes,
in.
that's woods.
Um, yeah, but
Yeah.
okay, that's
For
fine.
this,
Let's not
I
worry
think
about it. We're good.
both
Plus one
sides are
each.
being
Yep.
covered by this building.
Yeah, I agree. I get cover, you get cover.
Okay.
I think that's the easiest way to do it.
You're shooting first.
Okay. So gunnery 4, medium range. TMM, so that's 8.
Cover is
Okay.
9.
9. Cover is 9s. I'm gonna overheat.
Okay. This is bold. It's good enough.
That hits. Good enough to party.
That's
3
3
damage.
points of damage. That is internal. How's those
Uh,
critical dice come out?
which one is it? Purple or which one is critical? Blue. Critical of 5 is blue.
Okay. Consulting our Alpha Strike critical table.
I don't think it's anything.
No critical hit. That's very unfortunate for you.
I can't re-roll that, right?
You haven't earned edge yet. Are
Correct.
you a
Okay.
warrior or an expert?
I'm a warrior.
Then no.
Understood. Okay.
I am also return shotting on a 9.
Sure. I can shrug off a hit though with the fighting
Yes,
stuff, right?
you
I'm gonna
can
make
as
you
a
re-roll.
warrior.
I'm gonna make you re-roll that.
Uh,
Is that how that works?
no, you literally just don't take damage at all.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take damage. That sucks, dude. How dare you hit a 10? That's insane.
Your Jenner skids behind the building. You're facing one way, hoping that he'll follow, that you'll be fully in cover. He charges down the sand mound. The two of you pivot, turn to look at
Oh,
each
you
other.
miss. Do you miss?
No, he hits on a 10 for sure.
4, 4, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's 9.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
That's 9. Yeah.
His numbers are the
That's
same
number.
as yours.
Yeah, we already.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
yours is one higher though, right? So it actually would be a 10,
No,
but he still
no.
hits on a 10.
Negative. It's my
'Cause-
TMM was 1 higher because I jumped.
But your TMM is 3 and his is 2. Your TMM is 3.
Oh,
So
just by default. Okay.
yes, yeah, because you're a Jenner.
Oh, when I
TMM
jump,
is
I
3.
get the.
Yeah.
Okay. When I jump, I get the +1. Okay.
Yeah. But he needed a 10 to hit. He got a 10.
Yeah.
You've decided to use your warrior ability to shrug this off.
Yeah.
Your total bullshit. He He turns. The two of you take hard stances, sliding into place. You pivot to look at him. He pivots to look at you. He lets go with a large laser blast. And you, using your warrior heritage, just shoulder dip and duck into it.
Right.
And you get behind the building. Then
Dad did.
you pop back out just enough to get your large laser clearing on it and send it towards him. And his mech just starts shuddering as it's nearly destroyed. You slash a scar down his face so that one eye's covered, and the afro is on fire for this round.
Oh yeah. Well, my mech's also hot now, so let's do it.
Initiative here is 6.
Initiative here is 6.
Unbelievable. All right, on the reroll, 9.
9.
What is going on right now? 9 again.
9
again. Okay. 7.
7s.
The most likely number.
6.
Take your move, Eric Fulgaris. There's nothing left to save you at this point. You have no more bullshit moves.
Jumping into the river.
Okay, I need to stay. So you can't jump out of the river. So I have to assume that if I stay at least 11 inches away. You jump in the river, he can fully see you. Mm-hmm. Time for another round of misses, for sure. How does overheat work? I believe that it's permanent, right?
+1 to hit. No, I can. If I don't fire, I can cool off.
Are you going to cool off this round?
Nope, because the water will cool me off this round.
Okay.
Instead, I will take the penalties. I'll take the malice to hit you.
You're shooting first.
Probably should have just traded with you and just dove at you, but I wasn't sure what you're going to do because I lost initiative.
I mean, your number to hit is going to be extremely high.
Yeah, so it's we're still medium range, correct?
Yes.
Okay, sick. So 4 +2 for jumping, +2 for medium range, +2 for
TMM.
So 10s.
+1 for overheat.
+1 for overheat, so it's 11s.
Yep.
Why not even? I mean, of course I'm going to shoot. I'm not overheating again though. I'm going to shoot.
I mean, you don't need to overheat as long as you hit it all. He's done. No.
Oh my god, it rolled off of the 6. It rolled off the 6, dude. It rolled off the 6.
I know. I said no. It was looking bad for me.
Okay.
4 plus your TMM of 4 is 8. Range is 10. Partial cover is 11. No.
Right. Initiatives again. 9.
Things are not looking good for Creepy. So bad time. He is going to back up 10 inches. Build some range.
You are? Interesting. So it's going to cost me 4 inches to get out of the water. 2 to get to here. So that's 6, leaving me with 8 more. This is 8. From here to here, that's still 11 inches. I am cool. I have cooled off. I am full. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So that was 11 inches from you. So I'm just going to measure 11 inches back, and that's where I can be. Right? Something like that.
Sure. I'm shooting first for 5, 6, 7 for your TMM, +2 for medium, brings me up to a 9. I believe that's everything.
Yep.
Can't dodge that.
Incredible.
Take 2 damage.
That's also a crit.
Oh, it's a bad time for you. My crit is a 9. A
which
9.
will come into no effect.
Unbelievably lucky. His large laser cuts across the top area of your mech where the missile launchers would be if you didn't have the laser mech, and like one of your arm wings that isn't an arm falls off your mech, like.
All right. Yep. My turn.
Okay.
What was this? Eight's against you?
I think you also have a 9. You have
No,
it might be an 8 though. Yeah, TMM is 2. Yes, you need an 8.
So 8s.
An 8 will end this.
Nope. Snake eyes. We go again. Look, dude. It's got to win initiative. 7.
Okay. 5.
11.
I'm gonna reverse 10 inches. That's 10.1. We'll just.
Fine with that.
The 0.1 comes into play.
We don't do charging, right?
I believe you can charge. Hold on a sec.
Because you're sprint distance from me, and if I would just literally charge you if I could.
A charge attack requires you to just use your ground movement, though. You can't sprint charge. Yeah, it's base charge.
Okay. Coward.
Calling me I didn't write these rules, Eric Vulgaris.
I know. But what if you did, though?
Then it would be much worse.
All right. This gets me to 14. We're basically maintaining the 11-inch distance. I can't close the gap that much. Actually, that's true. What if I just ran straight at you? What if I just like ran directly at you? Is it a joke?
It's not a joke. I mean, I'm losing places I can run from you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you're gonna be 8 inches from me running here. I'm not on.
I mean, the symbology of him running backwards, turning around, and then you roaring forwards through the pillars.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I want to imagine your mech jumps. I don't mean with jump jets. I mean you physically jump your mech so that you get the laser down shot on his smaller mech as you charge through the pillars, just for 300 level symbology. That's a hit.
Yep.
I wish I had overheated for that. That's 2 points of damage internal with a critical of 4. Fire control hit. Next turn you're in.
Next round.
Yeah.
All right. And to hit you is the same thing again. 8s.
Now you're in trouble. Now you basically have to kill me.
9.
That's bad. I mean, that's it. That's it for Creepy the Clown.
2 damage to you.
As you finish, you leap, you bring your head back, and then you lean your whole mech forward in the air so that your armless Jenner is doing a curl. Your head laser blasts out and slashes into his commando. The commando starts seizing up, shaking, and then falling forward. And all you can hear over the arena speakers is as the commando's entire head comes off, and we see Creepy the Clown, his little pilot's chair begins to come down. Fireworks everywhere, explosions, all of the pillars begin sparking. Winning his first Solaris Battletech match and becoming number 679 in the list of light mech pilots, it's Angus Cian Red McDougal, following and even exceeding his father's footsteps. People in the crowds, like, it's not a full stadium here, you know what I mean? This seats 100,000 and it's probably got like 50,000 people. You know, it's the on season. They're preparing for the summer games, but this is a small potatoes match, you know what I mean? But the whole audience is losing their minds with how close that was, how close it was to defeat, and then your incredible finishing move. You end up just a few minutes later, covered in sweat from overheating, still in your Mech Warriors vest and shorts, facing down Jim the Razor Rayzack in the interview seat as he leans back and he says, "Well, young buck, you really lassoed that clown into the rodeo position and pulled him back into place now, didn't you?"
Thanks, Jim. Uh, yeah, was never in doubt to me.
Now, that was a good
But then
first match, son. I
mm,
assume you're going to be here on Solaris for years. I can see him. I can see talent, and I can see a man like you is going to go far on Solaris. Now, I can't claim you're going to be a champion one day, but I think you could carry your whole cooperative into the future. What are your plans after your first win? And might I congratulate you on the cash prize for winning?
yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep winning, never stop.
Now, according to this here dispatch I just received from Comstar, it seems like your sisters have arrived in system and want to congratulate you personally.
Yeah. Well, looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm glad you also know that they're here and want to see me. That's so cool that you also have those kind of contacts. That's great.
I have to tell you, young blood, when it comes to Jim the Razor Rayzack, I see everything and I know everything. And,
Yeah,
well, what people are willing to do for me down at the Comstar station in order to keep the news going, let's keep that between you, me, and the 2 billion loyal followers I have all across the Intersphere.
for sure. And all I got to say is that look how well I did without my greatest asset, which is my family. So imagine what's going to be when they're here.
Wow. Incredible. Angus McDougal, a family man, loves his family, can't wait to see his sisters. All right, Solaris, that'll be it for us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Solaris Slam. All
So
right.
good, dude. Like the metal doors like close animation, like it's
Oh,
transformer
yeah,
sex
sparks as
sounds,
it
man.
happens. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah, of course. The smoke brought to you by Comstar. Yeah. Gotcha. We
Wow,
connecting
Eric,
worlds, connecting people.
so close to dying.
That was
So
super
close.
close. Yeah.
Your mech is
Rad
basically
already.
toast. It has a critical hit
Yeah.
and one internal left.
Yeah. Well, you had one internal left too, so or 2 rounds.
Yeah, but I don't need to worry about taking my mech home to be repaired because this guy's career is over.
Yeah. Well, my career would have been over anyways if I lost too. So, but yeah, I do have to
Yeah.
repair this boy. I
Yeah.
do have to repair this lad. But hey, I had to put on a good show. That was super close.
I don't know if you watched the latest episode of Blades of Honor, but Rad has announced that he's going to Eric Vulgaris from now on and also perform increasingly insane acts for audience participation and just to hype people
Good.
up.
Good. I love Red.
He called it the Eric Vulgaris method.
Yeah. Be a wild card.
He's following in your footsteps. Is is Ratosaurus a wild card? Yes. Yes, he is. No one can tame this man. He's like a wild bull, but he'll never be seeing red. Because only Angus McDougal gets that call sign.
Yep. Seeing look, I see red. My name is seeing red, but my bank account sees green.
Okay. Any closing thoughts for the audience after that
Thanks
cringe?
for setting this up. I love this. This was super fun.
All right, audience. I'll be back for Pendragon in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. We could sneak
This show
in
isn't
here.
even live. I don't know why I'm saying that.
That's fine. That's perfect. Great.